So this video is all about budgeting. It is probably going to be the most popular video because everyone wants to save money where they can. So the video will I have 5 tips for you, 5 main tips that I always use and tell people about. And I'm also going to just show you an example of how much money you could actually save if you just watch what you buy and don't always buy takeout, for example. So the first tip is bulk buy. So where you can have dry store-covered ingredients, so rice, pasta, oats, tinned goods, orzo, gnocchi, things like that. Try and buy them in big bags. So for example, I have huge bags of pasta and rice. I'm talking 3 kilograms, 5 kilograms, and I just dispense it into a little tub that I can put in my kitchen, and I just keep the rest in my bedroom, like at the bottom of my cupboard or in a drawer somewhere, because the cost per 100 grams, or just the cost in general, is better value for money. Which leads me on to the second tip, which is look out for the cost per 100 grams. So don't just look at 2 products and compare the price of them, and one's £3, one's £5, because the thing that matters is the cost per gram. So look at the cost per 100 gram. It's on the little label that you'll see in supermarkets or the grocery, wherever. Look for the cheapest one there. That is actually how you will find the better value for money product. The next thing is, before you go shopping, make sure you write a list, and also don't go food shopping when you're hungry or just before you're waiting to cook a meal. Try and go when you've already eaten, and then you won't be tempted to impulse buy loads of snacks and things like that. So write a list before you go, based on kind of plan your week. Maybe get a few snacks in for the weekend or whatever it is. The next thing I would say is, when you're at the supermarkets, the World Food Aisle, the World Food Aisle is the one that I always go to, especially for things that I use in a lot of kind of more cultural dishes. So things like noodles, or certain types of rice, or spices, things like soy sauce, teriyaki, fish sauce. Go to the World Food Aisle, because it tends to be that it is much better value. You will get much larger jars of things like soy sauce than if you were to get the little ones that are kind of more luxury branded, maybe in the normal aisles in the supermarket. So just as an example of how much money you can save, so I calculated, if you buy for lunch a £3 meal deal every day for a year, you will be spending £1,095. That is a lot of money. It's over £1,000. So if you were to change that up and not buy those, and instead spend £10 a week on your lunches, on cheaper ingredients, healthy things, fresh things that you can make, all of my recipes cater for that kind of goal. So £10 a week on lunches for a year, that's 520-ish pounds a year. So you're basically saving 50%. You're going down from spending £1,000 to 500 quid. So that's such a big difference. And people don't actually realise that the bills rack up week after week. So think about it from the start. So yeah, they're basically the main tips. I have loads more on my Instagram, on my website, if you want to go and have a look. But yeah, hopefully that is a good starting point for you at university.